Hey everybody, it's Grant, and today we are going over the electric vehicle that pays you. As many of you know, I am the director of a large automotive group, so I hope that my opinions and my experience definitely help you while you're looking for your next vehicle. Deals on electric vehicles are a lot more available than you think, especially when you know where to look. Because of brands like Tesla and its ever-growing popularity, the electric vehicle are becoming more common and actually a fan favorite in high population areas. Even though in some areas you have to get on a waiting list to get an electric vehicle, some other areas and manufacturers are giving thousands of dollars in dealer discounts and manufacturers rebates just to get these electric vehicles off of their inventory. Why? Let me explain. In some markets, especially southern states like Texas and Louisiana, the pickup truck is by far the vehicle of choice. The reason is there's so much industry work down here where that truck is now an extension of that trade. And what ends up happening is because all of these electric vehicles that are allocated to southern dealers, they end up sitting and get passed over time and time again, where the dealer is now responsible for that vehicle and they need to give thousands of dollars in incentives to move it off of the inventory. An example of this would be in November of 2019, we had a Chevy Bolt sit in our inventory until we put an $11,000 off incentive to move it. It caught my eye and I made a video on it, but it still took until we moved it to $15,000 off before the vehicle ever sold. This might seem unique, but deals like this are all over the internet, especially if you're looking for an electric car and not just the trendy look of a Tesla. And with a little internet research, you can find an amazing deal that the cost of a plane ticket or a road trip with a friend will pale in comparison to the thousands that you'll save. Also, if you're gonna buy out of state, a lot of states will always allow you to buy a vehicle in that state and then be able to pay the taxes of your home state as well as register it in your home state. A big blow to electric vehicle sales, manufacturers like General Motors and Tesla no longer qualify for that beautiful and giant $7,500 tax credit that you get for buying an electric vehicle. However, there are rumors that the government is thinking about extending this credit. Instead of doing a $7,500 credit on 200,000 vehicles, they're considering doing a $7,000 credit on 600,000 vehicles. You get triple the amount of vehicles to qualify for this tax credit and its consumers for just a $500 reduction in the credit. And if the government extends tax credits, it'll help manufacturers like Ford and General Motors who have made promises that by 2035 they will be fully electric. Now, with vehicles like the fully electric Hummer and Tesla with its amazing lineup of vehicles, I do feel that this is a very good possibility, especially how the consumers love the electric vehicle idea versus years past where they were a little reluctant. Especially how far electric vehicles have come in technology, I really think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now let's talk about an example of an electric vehicle that might not pay you, but that will only cost you $11.68 to own it. Now, what better way to share with you the amazing savings of an electric vehicle than one actually off of our lot? As you can see, this one has $14,300 in savings. That's just the savings. And we're taking that one step further. We're actually going to $15,000 off this week. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is not a car commercial. This is just me showing you the absolute best way that I can on how to save an amazing deal on an electric vehicle without showing you some cheesy photo or stock image of a deal on the internet. So as we have a 2020 Bolt right here, just like we did in 2019, I am going to show you personally how to make the absolute best deal on an electric vehicle. So now let's get into the numbers of this Chevy Bolt. When you take the MSRP or manufacturer's suggested retail price of $43,735 and you subtract the $15,000 off, your sales price is $28,735. Now, of course, you're also going to have tax, title, and license, so we need to add that in. So for the tax, let's use Lake Charles tax rate of 10.2%. So you're going to have taxes of $2,930.97 and title and license of $400. That's a total investment of $32,065.97. Now, when you Google the average fuel cost per month, it comes to $250. Multiply that by 12 and you get $3,000 per year in fuel cost. Now, we are going to talk about this vehicle in a 3-year term, or the average time a consumer owns their vehicle. So when you multiply that $3,000 per year times 3, you're going to get a $9,000 fuel savings to own this vehicle. So when you subtract that $32,065.97 minus that beautiful $9,000 in fuel savings, you are going to have a cost of $23,065.97. Now, this vehicle does have a cost to run it. It has a $550 per year electricity cost to plug this vehicle in and to use it. Let's use 3 years of the $550 for a total of $1,650 in the 3-year period. When you take that $23,065.97 plus the electricity cost of $1,650 over the 3-year period, you get a total out-of-pocket expense of $24,715 to own this vehicle. Now, NADA says that this vehicle, after 3 years of ownership with 12,000 miles a year allotted, this vehicle will retain 55% of its MSRP value. When you take the MSRP of $43,735 and multiply it by the 55% that NADA says this vehicle will be worth after 3 years of ownership, you get a total of $24,054.25. When you subtract the $24,715 total cost to own it and the NADA price after 3 years of ownership, $24,054.25. Now, this is you selling it yourself, not trading it into a dealer. You get $660.75. Now, we're not done yet. You have $240 in oil changes over the 3 years that you will no longer be using. So when you subtract that $660.75 minus the $240 in oil changes, you come out to $420.75. And when you divide that over 36 months, which is the average time a consumer owns their vehicle, it comes out to $11.68 per month to enjoy and own this vehicle. So wow, you heard that right. After all of the amazing incentives that we provide, as well as the amazing gas savings that this vehicle provides, overall investment for 3 years to own this vehicle, when you take everything into account, is $11.68. How mind-blowing is that? One major pro tip that I want to share with you is to make sure you qualify for all discounts and all incentives that are listed. Whether the vehicle's $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000 off, you want to make sure before you buy that plane ticket that you are getting every single discount that you think you are. For instance, this vehicle that I am showing you has a $15,000 off of the MSRP. Now, that vehicle also includes what's called Conquest. This is a discount coming from the manufacturer that I can't qualify for, only you can. Now, this is pretty simple to get. Conquest is where you need a 2010 or newer non-GM product and you qualify for the full discount. Now, you don't actually have to trade in this vehicle, you just need to have a copy of the registration that matches your current address. Another tip for you, if you're concerned about the 55% residual value from NADA, well, here's an easier way for you. You could lease the vehicle. Now, in the event you lease the vehicle, you're going to get a guaranteed residual value to drop that vehicle off at the end of your 36-month, 39-month, or whatever you choose term. Also with a lease, you're going to get 12,000 or 15,000 miles allotted per year. So when you are done with that leased vehicle, you can drop it off, and typically 50 to 55% is pretty standard for these types of vehicles. Now it's time to get an electric vehicle to pay you. The first way that we can get an electric vehicle to pay you is if they were to extend the $7,500 tax credit on a deal similar to this one. This would literally flip our equation on its head. Instead of a negative, it would turn this equation into a positive. So let's think about that for a second. $7,500 tax credit minus the total out-of-pocket cost of 3 years of ownership of $420.75 would put you to a beautiful positive dollar amount of $7,079.25. And if you take that $7,079.25 and divide it over the 36-month time period that we're using, you will get $196.64 in your pocket every single month that you drive and enjoy this vehicle. Another way to make sure that your electric vehicle pays you is to find a similar type of deal like this one, but on a manufacturer that still offers the $7,500 tax incentive. For example, the Hyundai Ioniq and the Nissan Leaf, both, from what I understand, still offer the $7,500 tax incentive, which makes that vehicle absolutely pay you on a similar type deal. Please keep in mind, even though I am in the car business, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to tell you to go out and buy an electric vehicle. I am just giving you my opinions on what I would do if I was in the market. Now, also, I am not a CPA, so please double check on the vehicle you're looking at to see if it qualifies for the $7,500 and to see if you qualify for the $7,500. I make videos from my home office and I do it for all of our enjoyment and to hopefully get us all thinking. So with that said, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoy videos like this, please power up that like button, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We post every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we would love to see you there. Also, please comment anything you liked out of this video, anything you'd like to see in future videos, and remember, I 100% believe in you. I know you can do anything that you set your mind to and never let anyone tell you any differently. Hope you have a fantastic afternoon, and I will see you on the next one.